A month ago, I made a video talking about a game called Jtoh and my reasons for why it's declining. While researching that video, I found out that it wasn't just that game, it was its entire genre. Let me start this video by explaining what I mean with advanced Roblox obbies. Advanced Roblox obby is an obby that requires skill and have difficult and unique jumps. It isn't just do these 5 jumps and get to the checkpoint, like most obbies nowadays. No, it's way more complex than that. You might know these obbies being in games like Tower of Hell or Fluid Escape or even Jtoh, but there are a lot of problems with these games and the future of some of these games is very fragile. I decided to split this video in a couple different chapters, every chapter containing a big problem that most of these games face, starting with chapter 1. This chapter is mainly going to be about how these obbies came in this position, so it's going to be the only chapter that isn't about a problem. We start in the year 2017. Now back then, this genre of obbies did not exist yet. Yes, you had some games like Fluid Escape and Escape the Slenderman obby, however most obbies were not designed to be really hard, since there was no real profit for it. Sure, you could make a game that's very hard, however most people won't play it if they can barely do 3 jumps in your obby. And Roblox being played by mainly kids, this meant that most obby games just focused on making their obby easy, fun and interesting for children. They did not care much about the gameplay or the quality of the obby, since there was no reason for it. They could just simply put an emoji figure in their obby and people would play it. This changed in 2018 when a user called Kitty Cannon launched the game Kitty's Towers of Hell, and this is seen by a lot of players the start of this genre of Roblox games. The game would get pretty popular with different YouTubers playing it and lots of people trying it out for its unique style. Kitty Cannon would work together with another user called GoCrafter MSG to make the game Tower of Hell, which became the most popular game of this genre. So where did the one succeed where the other failed? Well, Tower of Hell was way more open to players that were not that good at obbying. The game was also seen more as a challenge to get to the top without checkpoints, and the gameplay was randomized and not really that difficult compared to Kitty's Tower of Hell. Tower of Hell was more seen as a fun and easy challenge, whereas Kitty's Tower of Hell was seen as a hard and tough challenge, something which most Roblox players aren't looking for. Over the years, Kitty's Tower of Hell became Duke's Tower of Hell, and many more obbies like the Impossible obby and tier obbies would also use this jump. However, the thing with these games today is that they have faced a problem they can't really do anything about. The first big problems these games face is Roblox itself. In the last couple years, Roblox has been pushing R-Throw and R50 really onto the Roblox community. Most of these games are R6, so this is already a problem. Because of this, Roblox doesn't really put many of these games out, and they don't care about the physics that could break these games. This has already happened a lot of times with Roblox making a physics update that break these games. There have even been threats that Roblox would delete R6. Lucky for this genre of games is that most users from Roblox don't like it that Roblox is forcing R-Throw on players, and most people really don't use it, so it's very unlikely that Roblox will ever delete R6, but it's still a possibility. For now this isn't really a big problem, but with how unstable Roblox is, this can change any day of the week. As a great Petcha once said, this is the logo of a game, a community, and this is the logo of a company. At this point, we are just waiting for Roblox to put the bullet in these games their head. One of the main problems a lot of these games face is that they are declining in popularity. There isn't really any game of this genre that is growing, except for Tower of Hell, which is pretty much just carrying this genre at this point. You do every once in a while see a trend coming up with this genre, like the difficulty chart obbies or the impossible obby. However, for the most part, these don't stay relevant for too long. But why is this? Well, these games can get pretty repetitive after a while. It can also get pretty boring when you're just doing the same jumps over and over again. This is why Tower of Hell is so popular, because it keeps randomizing the floors to make it different each time. Also the fact that not many popular creators are making videos on them also affect this, since it's pretty much the best way these games get popular, since Roblox doesn't want to put them out there. However, we never know what could happen. Maybe in some way these games will get popular again. Or we would just have to accept their fate. Anyway, this is the end of this episode. You can call me Pachel, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.